Terracana by Remus Evanhart. Chapter 7. A Royal Pain. Oh shit, I can't see that. Stop. Announcing His Royal Highness Prince Blueblood, the guard by the door shouts out. A man with white fur, blonde hair, and a horn walks into the hall, wearing an even more ridiculous outfit than the last guy. He walks with his nose pointing slightly up, takes a seat next to Luna, who looks suddenly unhappy. "Hello, nephew. I take it your day has been splendid so far?" Cersei asks him. "Nephew, is he Luna's son?" "Dreadful, actually. One of the maids mixed my white tuxedo with the red silk seats, which stained my entire pink. If I catch the one responsible, she'll be packing her bags by the end of the day," he says while picking what he wants from the platters. He apparently just noticed me. And who notices me? Who is this, Auntie? He asks Celestia. "This is Adrian Stormsword, a human from a faraway land. He has come to practice his skills with the guard," she says. "I'm not sure why she's lying, but I guess I play along. A human. I can't say I ever heard such of a race. As long he is civilized, I guess I shall stay." "Welcome to Equestria," Blueblood says. "I am Prince Blueblood. I help manage the nobility. A Canterlot," he says instead, and extends his hand to me. I shake his hand. "Thank you. I'm just here to sharpen my skills with the sword and my magic," I tell him. "So are you a mercenary? Or you're looking to join the guard?" he asks me. "I'm no mercenary. As for joining the guard, I don't know. I only recently arrived here. I'd rather get to know the area before I make any big decisions," I replied. "I see. Well, if you need to know anything about the nobility or Canterlot's customs and traditions, I shall do my best to teach you," he says and takes a bite out of his meal. I know Celestia and Luna look worriedly at each other. Thank you. I shall be sure to ask if there's anything I don't understand," I said with a small bow. We eat in silence for the rest of the meal. Once we all have finished, Cersei speaks up. "Thank you for joining us, Sir Stormsword, but I must return to my duties. Luna, could you give our guest a tour of the castle?" she asks her sister. Luna smiles, but is interrupted by Blueblood. "I will be honored to show him the castle, Auntie. It's no trouble at all," he says. POV Celestia. What is Blueblood up to? He never offers to go out of his way to help others anymore. I share a worried look with my sister. "What is he planning, sister?" Luna asks Terra telepathically. It seems I'm not the only one who thinks so. I'm not sure. He must be after something. But what though? I reply. "That is not necessary. We can guide him through the castle," Luna tells Blueblood. "But I insist. I would like to get to know more about him and where he comes from," Blueblood replies. Adrian then speaks up before we can reply. "I don't mind, sir. We both have royal duties to perform. I wouldn't want to get in the way," he says. Luna looks slightly downcast at that. Don't worry, Lulu. You can talk to him tonight. Perhaps you can invite him to the gardens, I tell her. She looks back up to me with a small smile. Perhaps we shall, she replies. POV change. Adrian Stormsword. Blula and I say our goodbyes to the two princesses. We walk out of the hall and down an empty hallway. I notice that it's eerily quiet and there are no guards or maids around. Suddenly, Blubla turns around and pins me to the wall with his right arm, making me drop my staff. Now then, peasant, let me make a few things clear to you. I saw what you can do down at the training grounds. I could use talent like yours, so tell me, who do you work for? He asked me. I found his sudden change in personality. What the hell are you talking about? I asked him. He growls and sends a electrical discharge from his horn to my chest. I grunt from my sock and glare at him. I say again, who do you work for? He asks in a stunned tone. I'm warning you, let go or you regret this, I threaten him. Prince or not. I'm not gonna let myself be treated this way. Wrong answer, he says and sacks me again. You work for me now. I had enough and charged my mana to my left hand without any elements. I released the mana and gust of air blasts out, pushing him off me into the wall across from me. He grunts from the impact but gets up quickly. You dare attack me? You're such a filthy commoner. No one disobeys me without puzzlement, he yells. He points his horn at me again, sends a stronger bolt of lightning at me. I drive to the left, pick up my staff and draw my sword. I channel a seal element, cast it in front of me, then boost the seal element to full strength. Blue fires another bolt, which bounces off my shield and back to him, which barely misses his head. He gasps in surprise and glares at me. If you will not work for me, then you better watch your back, because if you're not with me, you're against me. And do not bother telling my aunts about this either. I was just denying. Besides, who would they believe? You or their beloved nephew? He says with a wicked smirk and walks away. When he's gone, I cancel my shield spell, sheathe my sword, and frown. I could tell Celeste and Luna about this, but I get the feeling that would just make matters worse somehow. That was chapter 7.